Here's an unpopular opinion I have about modesty. See, I don't believe that modesty actually has anything to do with what you wear. It has to do with the mentality that you have when you're wearing it. For example, if a girl is wearing a two-piece swimsuit because that was something that she found and she thought it looked good, that's one thing and that's okay. If a girl's wearing a two-piece swimsuit because she wants to show off how many squats she's been doing, that's a totally different thing. I think that the talk with modesty all of the time, we get to this thing where we say, okay, we can't wear two pieces, you can't wear, it needs to pass your fingertips, when honestly, some things can look very different depending on who's wearing it. Because if a woman is really curvy, then a certain thing that she wears might look like it's shorter, or might look like it's more revealing than somebody else. And it might be the same exact length, but it's just because of how she's shaped. And she can't really control that. No one can control how they're shaped. They can't control what height they are. And so I think that those things aren't always fully fair. Now, the other thing that makes my opinion unpopular is that some of the times when people talk about modesty, they only talk about it with women. But some of us dudes need to chill out too. Like some of us dudes, we over here, we wearing stuff that we know is just here to show off our bodies. We over here wearing tight joggers, knowing what that's gonna do. We over here wearing short shorts, knowing what that's gonna do. We over here taking shirtless photos on Instagram and trying to do all these faces and filters and stuff and think that people can't see what we're really trying to do. So I got two rules when it comes to modesty. The first rule is this. You got to make sure that all your private parts are covered. And so that doesn't only mean like obviously being nude, but that also means making sure that the stuff ain't see-through, making sure that the stuff ain't so tight that everybody can see the outline of everything. Like, I think that that's an obvious thing. But then I think the second thing is, what is your mindset? If you are going in with the mindset of, I want people to look at me sexually, then you are immodest. But if you are going in there where it's saying, hey, you know what? I'm just trying to look nice. I'm just trying to look good. Then it's really up to the other person to have the right mind when they're looking at you. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. It don't matter what my wife is wearing, whether she's wearing a baggy sweatshirt or whether she's wearing a crop top. You know what? I'm going to look at her and I'm going to be like, very nice. Because that is my wife and I am attracted to her. And so it doesn't matter what she wears, I'm going to look at her like that. And the honest truth is, no matter what girls wear, guys are going to be attracted and guys are going to think about things about her. They're going to sit there and have these images in their head of what she is. And so a lot of the times what we have to do as men is we have to control ourselves, control our urges. And so when we go to the beach, man, we can't be sitting here and be mad that the girl's wearing a two-piece, because honestly, whether she's wearing a one-piece, a two-piece, or whatever she's wearing, we're gonna think whatever we want to. And so we've got to control ourselves. We can't expect everyone else to go around our convictions and what we are tempted by. We have to be able to control ourselves. So that's my unpopular opinion about modesty. As we're going into the summer season, I just want everyone to understand that modesty is so much more than what you wear. It's really about your mindset, because I could be wearing a suit at a wrong time and be immodest because I'm trying to bring all the attention to myself and I'm trying to have everyone look at me. Because modesty just means being kind of unassuming, kind of being moderate, just trying not to show everybody everything and trying to bring attention to yourself. And so if we have that mindset and if we have that understanding, then we can know and understand that as we're going into the summer season, that maybe it's our mind that needs to be changed. It's not that a person needs to go home and change their clothes. It's not that somebody needs to have a dress code or whatever. It's that you need to be able to control your mind and control your heart. You need to be able to control your eyes from looking at that woman. You need to be able to control your eyes from looking at that guy, whatever it is. Like, you've got to control yourself. And so that's my unpopular opinion about modesty. Like I said, I know people ain't gonna like that. I know some people are gonna be mad at me, but that's what I kind of see when I look at this whole thing of modesty.